Are we good here? Push. Are we good? Okay. Congrats to Virginia Tech. Mike had them really ready, and obviously the shot making. That's two of the last three games we played. Teams have just, I don't know what they ended up from three, but 13 out of 24. I mean, that's, big time shot making between Padula and Nickel. I knew he could shoot, but I didn't know if he was quite that much of a shooter. And they were very sharp. I really don't know why our team struggled so much defensively in the first half. We looked like we were behind. We talked about switching a couple things. We didn't switch. And I thought we were beat up from the last game. Monday we tried to regroup. I thought we were getting there. I thought we were fine by today, but clearly we were not ready. And I just thought they played with great pace, great intensity. And when you make shots like they make early, that just energizes you at home. And so now we're basically playing uphill the whole game. And the crazy thing is offensively, I thought we were pretty good in the first half. And then the second half we were not as good, and they played very well. So, again, credit to those guys. They played a really good game today. Questions for me?
Brad, obviously with the big career nights for Padula and Nickel, what were you hoping to do defensively against them that didn't work out?
Oh, I don't know if we were trying to do anything in particular. I just, we couldn't guard the ball with Padula at the beginning of the game. Chase was just flipped around, and his brother did a much better job at the beginning of the second half. Pick and roll coverage was poor, and then he made some. They made some deep ones now too. We know him. He's a shot maker. He's a big time shot maker, and played with tremendous confidence. Nickel, they didn't start to bring him off the bench, and they find him on a couple little things, and then all of a sudden he gets going, and a little quicker trigger probably than we realized in some ways, but just played extremely well. Found them, they had good energy. The ball found him, and he was knocking down shots. I need to watch the film to see exactly how it all went down.
Brad, PJ and Chase and Joe did not shoot it well. Did you like their shot selection?
Not all of them, obviously. It's hard now. They're hounding Joe with everybody, MJ and Hunter. I hope he's okay. Obviously, those guys dove for that ball, and I'm guessing a concussion. But they did a good job of hounding him, hounding Joe. I thought Chase had a lot of good looks. He's played better and made some shots lately. He's got to make some threes. I just, huge play in the game would get a wide open three for him, and he misses it. And, this is a game sometimes about making and missing. Like, you've got to be opportunistic. I thought PJ knocked down some shots from three. I thought they did a good job defensively of mixing some things up in terms of some coverage. It was harder to get him the ball inside as deep. I think PJ has to work a little harder sometimes in terms of fighting for deeper post touches. But they did a nice job with both bigs of wearing on him a little bit, and then they scratched and did a bunch of different things to try to disrupt his rhythm.
Is that three you're talking about, the one where you're down 4 in the second?
I think so. Yeah.
And he's there on the right.
Yes, wide open. And, there were a couple others, obviously, but, yeah.
Ian seems like he's been such a glue guy.
Yeah.
He does all the little things
Right.
for you guys. What stands out to you about his progression and the way he's grown, and in a game like this where, like David said, PJ and some of the other guys aren't making their shots, how big is he?
Yeah, he's obviously he's a really improved player. Plays hard, physical. He's gotten better with his shot making and finishing, and using his body, and I thought he puts pressure on the rim. Now it's hard at times because he has to guard some, he didn't guard Tyler Nickel per se, but he's out on the floor guarding some other guys that are different kind of players, and that sometimes is stressful for our defense. But offensively, again, I thought he just battles. He's one of those guys that has worked really hard. His body's gotten better and better conditioned athlete now, and just a better overall player.
Anybody on Zoom have anything to add?
Is that it?
Guess so.
Okay. Yep. Thanks, guys. Yep. See you down.